Hello everyone, this is LEGO Toby, and today I will be doing a review of the LEGO Hero Factory Invasion from Below Evo XL machine. This LEGO set has a total of 193 pieces, 3 LEGO figures, not minifigures exactly, and originally retailed for $25 in the United States, and this LEGO set was released back in winter of 2014. And the set number for this LEGO set is 44022. Okay, then let's take a look at the figures. So first we have Evo, which is the most common Hero Factory Invasion from Below figure, because he actually appears in 3 other LEGO sets. And, yeah, he appears in Queen Beast vs. Furno, Evo, and Stormer, which I did a review of, and please check out my review for that LEGO set, as well as Splitter Beast vs. Furno and Evo, and the Evo Walker. So, yeah, he appears in quite a bit of LEGO sets, and his accessories are just a normal Galaxy Squad blaster, as well as a Hero comm device, which is just a 1x2 tile in transparent blue with a really cool print. I really like this print. And as far as the rest of the figure goes, I mean, he has a uniquely molded helmet piece as well as a plain red headpiece under it. And I'm not going to go into the anatomy of the LEGO of this figure too much because, again, I've already talked about the anatomy of these figures in my review of Queen Beast vs. Furno, Evo, and Stormer. Again, please check out my review for that LEGO set. And then we have a couple of jumpers, which also appear in a lot of Hero Factory Invasion from Below sets, especially the Winter Wave with these versions. And again, this is basically the anatomy of these figures. So, yeah, and what you basically do with jumpers, well, they don't call them jumpers for nothing. All you have to do with them is just... and hopefully they just go far. So, yeah, and unfortunately, I lost my, red jumper. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do it with the, whoops, accidentally tilted my phone a little bit. Just gonna... yeah, again, okay, that was honestly a little weak. I'm just gonna... okay, yeah, I think you get the point with the, jumpers, and, yeah. In general, they're a pretty cool army builder, I guess, and, yeah. They're kind of like the minions of the giant monsters from this wave, or Invasion from Below, so, yeah. And then we get to what we've all been waiting for, the mech itself. I guess I'm just going to go from bottom to top this time, so let's just start with the feet. Okay, you know what? First, before I do anything else, I think I just want to, like, compare this enormous LEGO set, because this was a $25 LEGO set when it first released. It is massive, and I think I'm just going to grab a couple LEGO sets I have reviewed, and, just compare them, at least size-wise. Like, this is, Stormer XL compared to this LEGO set, like, they're basically the same height, kinda. So, yeah, so, that's pretty interesting. And then here's, Queen Beast from, well, Queen Beast vs. Furno, Evo, and Stormer. Again, please check out my review for that LEGO set. Not quite as tall, but does have a lot, going on, I guess, so... yeah, and honestly, if Queen Beast were to be its own LEGO set, it would probably be, around $25, so, yeah, and I think I should grab, maybe one more LEGO set, just for, comparison. And here we have Arishem from the LEGO Eternals in Arishem's shadow, and, yeah, Arishem's a tall boy, and, yeah, I did kind of lose some pieces right there, but still... yeah, Arishem is definitely much taller than the Evo XL, but then again, Arishem is a $60 LEGO set. So, yeah, so aside from the comparison, I think we're done comparing LEGO sets for now. Let me just put Arishem back down there, and yeah, let's get into the official review. So down here we have, well, feet, using Stormer XL feet pieces, or I guess large feet pieces, in gunmetal gray. And unfortunately, there is no foot articulation, which is pretty unfortunate. Usually your average Hero Factory LEGO set would have feet articulation, but Unfortunately, not this one. And yeah, but anyways, moving up a little bit here, we also get, quite a bit of, like, Lego Technic stuff. So, yeah. And, honestly, at around the waist area, this is definitely one of my favorite parts about this Lego set when we get to the waist. Because this Lego set introduced a pretty revolutionary feature for construction figure Lego sets as a whole. Because if you, turn it to its back, oops, knocked down its, sphere, you'll notice that there's actually a gear at its back, and you turn it, and it has waist articulation. That is an incredibly revolutionary play feature for a Hero Factory, or in general, a construction figure Lego set. While they would be used again in 2016 Bionicle Gen 2 sets, honestly, I think I would much rather prefer this. And honestly, when I first got this Lego set, I was just addicted to, like, doing this. Like, it is just, like, such a revolutionary feature, and honestly, like, you can even, like, turn it all around. Like, yeah, in general, this is a really awesome feature, in my opinion, and a very revolutionary one, I'd say, and definitely made Hero Factory an awesome Lego theme. And also, over here, we have some, and honestly, I didn't think this design would work, but surprisingly, it actually works decently, I'd say. And also, notice you have a couple clips at each end. Well, you can actually grab your Evo minifigure, remove his blaster, and basically attach his blaster to one of the clips. So that way, like, it's like an emergency thing. So I definitely like that. And yeah, that's basically everything I have to say about the legs. Let's move on to the arms. Yeah, I'll just save the torso for last. So over here we have a giant arm build, and this is basically like the furthest you can move it up. And yeah, and you have a giant sphere shooter, and apparently they called them goo shooters, which I really do not get why. That is definitely unappealing. Like, okay. You also have these flick fire missiles, which, at least flick fire missile darts, which are extras to this, and in general, this is a pretty awesome piece. And then over here, you have the sphere shooter itself, which you have to press on these, and the sphere comes out. I'm not going to do it in this video, but yeah. And in general, and also on the back here, we get a nice print of the Hero Core in, I guess, yellow. And over here, we also have this radar dish, I suppose, so yeah. And then over here we have some quadruple flick fire missiles, which all you have to do is press one of these, and they should fire. Classic play feature that is unfortunately dying, if not already dead. And then we have its right arm build, which honestly is easily, in my opinion, the worst part about this awesome Lego set. Like, I mean, this Lego set is kind of sad enough that there's no foot articulation. But the right arm build, Lego just... What was Lego thinking with this right arm build? Honestly, I don't think this is a right arm at all. Like, I mean, you get another one of those pretty cool prints. And yeah, and again, you get some fine arm articulation, but you can't, like, move it... Oops. Dropped a few pieces. But you can't move it that far, which is quite unfortunate. Perhaps the worst thing about this right arm build that could have easily been averted is the fact that Lego basically put this bone piece inside of the hand, which honestly, this is probably one of the worst pieces to use to connect a hand like this. Like, that, no, Lego, I'm sorry, there's just no hand articulation whatsoever. Lego should have used, like, one of these pieces right here instead of this giant piece. Like, what the heck was Lego thinking with this? This is definitely the worst thing about this Lego set. This entire arm build in general is easily the weakest part about this Lego set. It's not the largest downfall of what is otherwise a pretty amazing Lego set, I'd say. So, yeah, that is pretty, just, no. And then we get to the cockpit area, which has some lasers or lights, I guess, and you can open this up. And you can basically grab your Evo figure and place them in there. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna put my phone on my tripod again. Yeah. And then I'm gonna grab my Evo figure, and I'm just gonna place them in there. Again, if you have at least some Hero Factory Invasion from Below Lego sets, then you'll know how these work. Just place Evo back in there, basically connected like this, and yeah. And again, this is a really cool idea in my opinion, and in general, I just love the Lego Hero Factory Invasion from Below line in general, and oh man, that just looks so flippin' awesome. And over here, we also get 3 stickers, a sticker here, and a sticker here that says Evo. And honestly, as I've mentioned in my Queen Beast vs. Furno, Evo, and Stormer Lego set review, these are some of the most painful stickers I have ever put on in any Lego set. Like, these are, like, not only are these, like, the same stickers as the previous one, and I guess in general, any Evo-related Lego set, but, like, these are just, honestly, like, you have to put stickers in these tiny pieces, and honestly, if you did collect a ton of mech-based Hero Factory Invasion from Below sets, then I'm pretty sure you know the pain of putting these stickers on. Like, seriously, like these are probably the most difficult stickers I have ever put on any Lego set. Like, I kid you not. Like, and the fact that they appear in, like, almost every mech-based Invasion from Below set, that's just torture. It really is. Honestly, by this point, if you have, like, another Evo-based Lego set, I probably would, like, if you have, like, a couple of them, I probably wouldn't put the stickers on them every time, because they're just painful to put on stickers, and, like, yeah. And then, over on the back here, we have the canister, which you can open up, and you can actually fit a jumper in there. Okay. Yeah, and of course close it up like this. So yeah, again, I've delved a lot deeper into the canister thing in my review for Queen Beast vs. Furno, Evo, and Stormer, but you can also put in 2 jumpers as well, which, that is pretty cool. So, yeah, aside from that, that's all I have to say about the official Lego set. Let's get into the, packaging for the Lego set. And, believe it or not, this is the largest Lego set to actually use the bag packaging, actually. And it is no doubt a packaging I personally feel very, very nostalgic to. Again, here's, like, the bag itself, as well as, I guess, the figure selection and the name of the set, as well as even up here, which, yes, I did tape the top part of the bag. And you even get Invasion from Below, the Invasion from Below logo, as well as, I guess, a artwork of the Lego set. And then over on the back here, we get some other shots of the set, and I guess some information as well. And yeah, and again, this is pretty cool packaging, I'd say. And yeah, aside from that, and again, keep in mind, this is the largest Lego set to use this kind of packaging, so that is really interesting. And then we have the instructions booklet, which, again, is pretty cool. We have a nice little comic strip, which has a surprisingly mature art style for a Lego set. Like, look at how detailed this is. Like, my gosh, I mean, sure, there are some panels like this that just don't look that detailed, but, oh my gosh, the monsters or the beasts, they just look incredibly detailed. Oh my gosh. And then, of course, we get to the official instructions booklet, as well as this nostalgic kid opening up a Lego set. Well, unlike the one we get nowadays, because we don't get construction Lego sets anymore, he uses a bag instead of a box, so that is really cool. And then we just get instructions booklet. And by the way, something to point out about the instructions booklet, there are actually some errors. Like, for example, right here, instead of appearing as transparent blue, it apparently appears as, like, dark gray, which I don't think I like that. And that, trust me, that's not the only error this Lego set has to offer. Like, there's another one, where, like, it should come in soon, but, yeah, see if I can find it. And in general, this is probably the most messed up and deceiving error I've ever seen in any Lego set instructions booklets. But, like, see if I can, find it. Yeah, there it is. right here, it basically shows the Walker build holding its arms, basically, I guess, T-posing. Like, if you got Lego Hero Factory sets, and sometimes Lego has Hero Factory sets positioned like this in the instructions booklet, I guess I like to call them T-posing, but not only can you not do this with the official model, oh, well, you can actually, never mind. As for this side, however, yeah, okay, it's mainly this side of the arm build that the error comes in because, I mean, I wish it could do that, but this is just breaking the laws of physics. It just is. So, yeah, that, and also the armor pieces are apparently in black and not in silver. Like, this is probably the most errored page in the entire instructions booklet. That's what I get for building a 2014 Lego set. And of course, we have the list of all the characters you can get in all the other sets. As well as another mini comic about the combo models. And, even some more combo models. So, yeah, and even some pictures of the Winter 2014 Hero Factory Invasion from Below sets. And, some more combo models. So that is pretty cool. Like, and then over here we just have an advertisement for, like, every Winter 2014 Wave Hero Factory Invasion from Below set. And, of course, the very nostalgic WinKit advertisement. Yes, I find this advertisement very nostalgic to me. So, yeah. Oh boy, that was quite a review. But, yeah, what do I think of this Lego set? Well, I mean, I guess I should know that this is indeed a 2014 Lego set, and, yeah, in general, it's just not that detailed. Well, okay, this is a pretty awesome Lego set, I'd say. I mean, sure, there are definitely a couple flaws, like no feet articulation, or this entire right arm build in general is just one of the biggest flaws this Lego set has to offer. But aside from that, this is a really solid Lego set. And it is surprising how good of a Lego set this is. And for $25, this is pretty impressive, I'd say. I mean, sure, with inflation, I'm pretty sure it'd be like $30 or $35 if we're released nowadays. But still, this is a pretty impressive Lego set. It is massive. And yeah, honestly, it is easily one of the best Hero Factory Lego sets Lego has ever released, at least for the Invasion from Below line. However, I do still think Queen Beasts vs. Furno, Evo, and Stormer is still a better Lego set. But still, this is an awesome, relatively complete-looking build, and I give this a 3-star rating. It is a pretty good Lego set. Either way, this is Lego Toby. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.